Welcome back, guys. We are currently in Telluride, and the plan originally was to go to Albuquerque today. But specifically for our friend Dingo, we're going to fly up to Aspen before we get out of Colorado, which is only, I think, directly as a crow flies, it's 90 miles. But our plan today, because of terrain and stuff, we have to do an IFR flight, and that'll be 136 nautical miles. But regardless, it's not going to be a long one. I've got the preheater running because it was minus 3 degrees when we started up. And I also figured out the issue that I was having with terrain at the end of the runway. If you saw the last stream, as we were on approach here, and when we were climbing out of Sedona, the end of the runway, because they're both elevated, was just a perfectly vertical drop-off. And it wasn't an issue with mesh loading order in the INI, it was... I had runway follows terrain contours off, because I was flying some FSC missions in place with ortho, and it was kind of screwing up the runways, and had some prop strikes, so we have fixed it now. So yesterday this was basically just a vertical cliff face with these trees at the end of the runway. So now it's back to normal, or what it should be like. And it doesn't matter what the wind is doing, because we're taking off runway 27. Obviously we wouldn't want to take off that way. Let's have a look at the maintenance log and see if the engine is good to go. Yeah, we're okay, so we'll disengage this. Also enable the economy system that comes with the rep pack on this. Just to test it out and see how it goes. Supposedly you earn money for flight time, and then you spend that on replacing parts and buying fuel and stuff like that. So we'll see how it works and if I like it or not. Battery on, beacon and nav. Before we prime it, we'll get the fuel on. Open the throttle, props full fine and mixture full rich. Calf flaps are open from having the heater engaged, so let me open those. Little coughing when we started up. Hopefully that's just because of altitude or something.
Traffic Bravo Sierra Delta, trending final 14.
Not too much to put in the GPS today either. 2 VORs and then we'll go direct to our approach.
Traffic Bravo Sierra Delta, down to 14.
Traffic, Echo Victor Sierra is turning left downwind 14.
And Telluride is Kilo Alpha Sierra. Aspen is also an airport that's like
Traffic
Telluride, in that I think predominantly, unless you're in an emergency situation or something, all the incoming traffic is just going to be landing on one runway, which is runway 15. So procedures, we're going to load the RNAV approach there, which is RNAV 15 Zulu. All right.
Traffic on turn number 3 is on the right hand turn out departing with circuit westbound Charlie's Field.
Traffic, Echo Victor Sierra is turning final 14.
Traffic Bravo Sierra Delta taking position 14 and holding for traffic.
Let me look at the other one. Let me look at the RNAV Foxtrot GPS.
Traffic, Echo Victor Sierra is short final 14.
Yeah, this is us. So we'll go into a holding pattern, we'll fly around one time, and then we'll start the approach. The approach, I think, starts at like 13,700 feet. The airport elevation is 6,000 something. No, 7,800. So it's kind of a dive bomb at the top. We'll put the flaps in gear out to slow us down for the approach.
Traffic Bravo Sierra Delta taking
Kind of fun.
position 14 for immediate parking.
Melon, what up, dude?
Traffic off the kind of nautical miles west.
Thanks for the host, Major Kong.
3,100.
No, I flew to Telluride yesterday, which is where we are still at. I'll just give you a look around here. I was gonna fly from here to New Mexico, but Dingo specifically wanted to see Aspen, so we'll do Aspen today, and then next time we get a weather window, I'll fly back to New Mexico, which is where I was planning to go in the first place.
Traffic, Echo Victor Sierra is turning west downwind 14.
I'm gonna transponder code out there, boys.
Traffic, Echo Victor Sierra.
Not doing that one.
engine failure in the
Also,
circuit,
at the end of this, I'll
land base
probably
14.
show off McFaddy's new airport that he made for our FBO in Australia. He did an excellent job on it. And now that it's officially released to the group, then I don't think he'll mind me showing it off.
Traffic
1656. There we go. Finally give me a real one. And we are on. Alright, now I think we're good to go. Oh, are you freaking serious? I think I have to shut it down to remove this. Let me see if there's any way. I forgot a tie down. Oh, I hate my life.
Echo Victor Sierra, short
Guys,
final 14.
1 minute. This is an amateur mistake, boys. Where is it? Bitch. One tie down. What's the quick fix? Go into the settings and what now? That didn't take too long. Click static elements control. Ah, okay. So then I could just come over to the Carenata menu and turn them off. Alright, good to know for next time. 'Cause I did that before with the wheel chalk, and I tried to just drive over it, and it's just indestructible. Wouldn't happen.
Traffic.
Plan's all still in there. We're still good.
3 nautical miles west of the field overhead the gravel pit.
Thanks. Dingo, by the way, this flight is absolutely just for you.
Cross over the field, join mid-left for 14.
278 degrees to Echo Tango Lima. Alright, guys. That'll do.
Traffic, Bravo Sierra Delta turning lift base 14.
Staff is Kilo Oscar Victor, currently at 4 nautical miles west of the field. I'll be crossing overhead and join the downwind for runway 14.
Who thinks this thing could climb out of that valley?
Traffic,
Morning,
Bravo
keeper?
Sierra Delta
Well,
turning
evening, I guess.
Final 14 full stop.
Morning-ish for you. Do you sleep any? You turned into a melon on vacation, didn't you? Just been up all night looking at data. Hey, McFaddy.
Traffic.
I'm just saying after this flight, I'm gonna go show off your airport if that's okay.
Left downwind for runway 14.
Can I text you in there?
Traffic, Echo Victor Sierra, turning left downwind 14, got the traffic in sight.
11 p.m. Just woke up early. Continue your nerd stuff. Maybe 18 and upstream at that point. Or as they say in Korean, ship
turning mid-left downwind for runway 14.
You normally wake up at 4:30 a.m. What do you do at 4:30 in the morning? You exercise or something? That's some Navy SEAL shit. My issue, I always wake up in the morning to exercise, but I never feel like exercising. I just don't give myself the choice. I make myself do it.
Feet, 7 miles to the west.
It's always a fun argument to have with yourself in the morning. Alright, flaps are set, cow flaps are open. We are trimmed for takeoff. Fuel is okay.
Traffic, Quebec exit turning final for runway 14.
What's the gray screen to the right of the altimeter? Oh, this, once you turn the autopilot on, it shows you once engaged.
Traffic, Echo
I'll hit
Victor
it when we get
Sierra,
near.
simulate engine failure on the circuit. Plan base for 14, we got the traffic on final.
That's us good to go. Yeah, there you go. Telluride, see ya!
Traffic, Bravo Sierra Delta down to Pier 14.
Remember my strobes today. Maybe, yeah. Aspen's always a fun approach. Basically just dive bomb the runway.
Kilo Oscar Victor's over at the field at 1,500 feet, going left downwind for runway 14.
Traffic, Quebec exit down and clear 14.
Traffic, Bravo Sierra Delta clear 2709.
Kilo Oscar Victor, turning base for runway 14 for touch and go. Traffic, Echo Victor Sierra down and clear 1.
Bravo Sierra Delta.
Weather here is overcast at, well, obviously.
Traffic.
Oh yeah, I didn't check the altimeter and stuff. I just looked at sky vector. It's clear in Aspen though.
Okay, let's get 5x5.
Happy little trees. All those happy little trees down there. Yesterday flying in here though, McFaddy was here, we just had some crazy clear air turbulence or cloud turbulence or something.
Okay, Kilo joining mid left downwind 14, full stop.
See, that's what the approach should have looked like yesterday.
Traffic Kilo Oscar Victor joining the downwind from 114 with traffic in sight.
Morning, Unicom, Foxtrot, Silver Gulf, radio check, airport advisory, please.
So far so good. The wind wasn't too bad, fortunately. No barrel rolls today.
Runway 14.
I turned on the, what do you call it? The SimCoder's economy system to see how that works. Don't want to break anything.
Traffic Kilo Oscar Victor returning final downwind 14 for touch and go.
Yeah, it's working so far, yeah. But the only thing that I bought was like $30 worth of gas. If I remember correctly, I believe you earn money by completing flight hours and your landings and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens in the end. See whether or not I want to turn on the other rep packs that I have.
Traffic Oscar Charlie Hotel departing Ram, taxiing to Old Charter runway 14.
Traffic, Fox, Silver Gulf, taxi on 14 for departure, will be left turn out northbound.
Flying airplanes.
Traffic Kilo Oscar Victor returning to downwind for 14 for a full stop.
Job's okay, I guess. Nothing to complain about this week.
Last aircraft on road, your com today again.
With Victor, it's radio check on com 1.
Your 5x5 on com 1. Traffic Kilo Oscar Victor's clearing the circuit straight out off of 32 through 1,500 left turn on to the west. Traffic Bravo, traffic Quebec.
Golf Zulu, departing the circuit straight out and planning to head southwestbound, climbing to 1,700 feet. Traffic, Julie Bravo X-ray on turning final number 2. Traffic Echo Victor Sierra turning wide base over the 407 runway 32 touch and go. Traffic Victor
Yeah, this is
Sierra
leg
turning right
7. Did I put leg 6?
32.
Whoops. I'll edit that once I turn the
Traffic Echo
autopilot
Victor
on.
Sierra turning final runway
Make this
32
turn
touch and go.
first.
Traffic Bravo 110.
At least somebody's paying attention. I've already lost track, man.
Traffic, Julie Bravo X-ray clear 32.
Bravo Charlie back between taxi
Getting copy again for Bravo Charlie back.
and heading taxi right here, please.
Bravo Charlie back into the hangar.
Alright, we'll turn the autopilot on. Fix this.
Traffic, Kilo Oscar Victor steering area to the west of the Carlisle stop.
Here we go. Leg 7.
Traffic. Victor Joey Kilo down and clear 32. Traffic Echo Victor Sierra turning right downwind 32.
Jazz 500, when ready to send 3000 and advise when able to contact approach.
Descent 3000, we're able to contact approach now, Jazz 500.
Jazz 500 cleared to these. Fredericton Airport, contact runway 09 approach.
Go to the Fredericton Airport, contact 09 approach, Jazz 500.
Jazz 500, roger, contact Frederick Tower, 11900.
1902, Jazz 500.
Just 789, checking in through 4,000.
Jazz 822, contact arrival 1244.
244, Jazz 822.
Jazz 789, center radar identified, continue climb, flight level 220, and vectors turn right, heading 270.
Center Jazz 789, that was for us, I blocked the first half.
Jazz 789, you are radar identified, continue climb, flight level 220, turn right, heading 270.
Flight level 220, right turn heading 270, Jazz 789.
Jazz 954, 12.5, setting 11,000, descending for deviation.
Jazz 954, center roger, continue descent 6,000, perfect altimeter 2973.
6,000, 2973, and we've got the latest 1545 weather. We're planning the RNAV Zulu 27.
Jazz 954, clear direct. It could, and the new weather is now available at Gulf with 1400 sequence.
Having direct.
That's the autopilot, actually. I just turned that on.
We'll pick up the new Gulf, Jazz 954.
But now when you hear my keyboard clicking away, you can actually see the trim there, vertical trim at least.
Tornado 767, OT 12000.
Eva 767, center roger, St. John altimeter 29078, clear direct booty, anticipate the LS runway 23.
2978, check booty.
McFaddy, yes, please do. I was actually going around to every outbound job that I could find at the FBOs, trying to find ones that were coming back to Burke so I could land at our airport. You can wet it up too.
Center 4457, 5251. 4457, center roger.
Center, good morning, Air Canada 663.
Fly out of this cloud straight into a mountain.
Climbing to 230.
Air Canada 663, center roger, continue climb, flight level 280.
Yeah, man, do it. If someone,
280.
yes. We're not going to decline anyone who wants to fly for us anyway, so just know that. That was pretty cool, by the way, coming out of the clouds and seeing this.
And Jazz 954, just
Nah, buddy, you're on the management team now. Don't shirk your new responsibilities.
Airport, current company traffic, dash 8100 series, doing a contact runway 09. Winds are now seem to calm down a little, 310 at, magnetic at 5 knots.
Okay, we copy all of that. We're going to take a honk and tail in here, 52 knots right on our tail. We're just making our way over towards it, and we might wait a few more minutes, maybe 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah, but there's no reason you can't click your mouse twice to accept a new pilot, is there?
Jazz 954, right?
Is that not enough information in that for you?
Jazz 784, we see level 230.
Calling, say again?
It's Jazz 784, level 230.
Jazz 784, Roger.
There it is, boys. Look at that. Holy moly.
And Jazz 954, some more information for you there. Company traffic just did contact, no problem with the visual approach on the runway 09, reported by the aircraft.
What if everything that Keeper of Scams has done in the last few weeks has really just been to gain our trust, get on the UMA staff only to wipe out our bank accounts because he is a keeper of scams. What if he put that much work into a scam? That'd be impressive.
Jet 789, that's approved, flight heading 28.
Just imagine what you could accomplish in real life with real money and real scams. I just also have to say that I'm very happy that Melon is now forced to find GIFs and post the links in the chat rather than spamming my stream with them. Thanks. Glad I removed that. See ya!
Operator 220 requesting deviation to left heading 285 for weather.
We're 220, left heading 285, but deviation is approved.
Operator 220, thank you.
It's really just an extra step, but the real issue is that no one's necessarily going to see it unless they click on it. Now I should disable links in the chat.
Jet 954.
That's 954, go.
Yeah, we'd like to enter a hold here, if that's okay, wait for the weather to pass.
Okay, sir, there's a new weather special. Like I said, the weather is improving. It appears that the thunderstorm has moved to the west. I have a special of 1407 if you'd like to copy that.
Okay, go ahead, the 1407.
Yeah, 1407. Current winds now 250 at 4 knots. Sorry, 250 degrees magnetic at 4 knots.
Aspen weather, winds calm, visibility 10, no clouds reported, temperature 2, dew point -2,
There was some
temperature 3016.
rain associated with thunder showers that's passed through. Ceiling 2,600 broken, 3,300 broken, ceiling 6,500 overcast. Temperature 20, dew point 20.
What methods would those be?
Get the latest meter?
I don't think you can.
Altimeter in Fredericton 29073.
2973, Jet 954.
Montrose Regional. Awesome, Patty. Also good for me. I'd be more inclined to fly those jobs between our FBOs. It'd save us some money for one, but it's also cool flying into our FBO.
Okay, would you like to still set up a hold where you are?
I guess we'll go another 20 miles, we'll keep you posted, Jet 954.
Yeah, 954, Roger.
Sorry, the 767, I'm looking for Laura.
May do one a little bit later.
767, Roger, descend 8,000. St. John altimeter again, 29078.
2,000.
If anybody has it, I grabbed that B200 from Baroarna and brought it to Burke. There are more jobs there, and there wasn't fuel at the time, but now I think there's fuel both. And last time I checked. Baroarna. That's hard to say, man. For me, but I'm dumb.
And Jazz 789er, when able, you are cleared direct Bose on course.
When able, Jazz 789 is cleared direct Bose. Thanks.
Yeah, Colorado just is spectacular, and I think ortho kind of looks the best when it's on mountains and terrain like this. It looks really good. What do you mean you might? You're not addicted already? Or are you just addicted to the data that it generates for you to play with?
You are cleared to climb flight level 280.
280, Jazz 789.
Jazz 789er, contact center 120.25, advise your heading.
20.25, Jazz 789, we'll go.
No comment.
Beaver 767, continue descent 6,000.
6,000, sounds 6,000.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. Not me. Nerds. Apparently so.
At 954, we'd like to continue descent and continue for Ithaca.
Jazz 954, roger, continue descent 4,000.
How manly did that make you feel on a scale of 1 to 10, McFaddy? Wielding a chainsaw and dragging logs around? That's pretty good. It's pretty high up there on the scale. Brush, what'd you do yesterday? Oh, just a little brush clearing.
Left-hand turn.
Melon wouldn't know anything about that.
Hold present position, left-hand turns, maintain 4,000. And expect further current time of 1430.
Okay, hold present position, 4,000 feet, left-hand turns, expect further
Alright, we're at 16,000
Thank you
feet.
very much, 954.
I know that like most of the obstacle clearance, I believe, was like 13,500,
Concord 3456.
13,700. But it does not look like we're taller than those mountains back there.
Heading 070 is approved for deviation.
Alright, 070, thanks a lot, Concord 3456.
Don't you live in an apartment? That'd be kind of weird if you did your own yard work. It's just out there clearing brush for your apartment complex.
Beaver 767, continue descent 4,000.
4,000, stuff that comes.
Damn, you made a bench too? Nice. Where's the fire pit?
Porter 220, center.
Go ahead for 220.
Okay, got you there now, thank you, and clear direct next on course.
Direct next on course.
Yeah, I lived in a house for a while before I came here, and then had to move. Koreans, particularly if you live alone, live in tiny apartments. Most families live in places that I don't know would be comparable to. I don't think my mom and dad live in a big house, but their apartments here are much smaller than those.
120.25.
12025, Porter 220, good day.
Pathfinder 05325, ready to check. Pathfinder 05, read you 5 by 5, how you read me? That's loud and clear, 5 by 5. Roger.
McFaddy, a few days ago you said that there was a plane somewhere in the same league. It's comparable to the 210, but you said there was a plane that you thought was better. I think another Cessna. C207. Ah, gotcha. People own a house because it's an investment.
Call arrival now 124.47. Good day. Data 5000 arrival air shuttle 6195. Good day. Sit 700 southern alert for the M030. About 020 700.
Well, it depends where you buy your house, doesn't it? I'm also just going to throw this out there. If there's anyone that I would not take financial advice from in the chat, it's probably going to be Melvin. No offense. But, you know, play fast and loose with your money, don't you? I'll send you my banking details if you promise to throw some money in there. And Richard, welcome back. Good to see you again. I'm sure your finances are fine. You just live on debt, it seems, buying things that you don't need.
Arrival, hello.
Like, I've got expensive guitars. You don't need them, you know?
Shuttle 6195, descend to 4,000, winning level 200. 4,200 knots on level, air shuttle 6195.
Watching, not listening, that's how I prefer to do.
Encore 3409 heading 210 and expect the light flight from 24 right. 200 and several localizers for right on, we're gonna. That's 700, 270 heading in, that's state island 24 right, start flying now 170.
I'm about to just go and spend my entire life savings. So who am I to talk?
Shuttle 6195 heading 04, sir. Heading 040 for air shuttle 6195. Air Canada 264, arrival, good day, 24 right, altimeter is 2998. 24 right and 2998, Air Canada 264.
Are you talking to me? Or me or Melon?
Thank you, again at 264.
Oh, yeah. Particularly because one of the last guitar that he got, he couldn't take it home because he was financing it or whatever, so he's just going having conjugal visits with it or whatever. Yeah, that's true. I guess you all do. Nothing like Wayne. I guess they were all that way until they acquired that. I don't really feel. When I was younger, I think I had at most, I probably had 11 guitars, and I don't really feel like that anymore. And there's not guitars that I crave anymore. Like I've got a handful of good ones that I'm perfectly fine with. I don't really care about buying other ones.
270 heading to intercept, stay down, let's 24 right. 270 intercept, clear for 25 right, shuttle 6195. Alpha 3409, 4000 on the glide path, stay down, let's 24 right. 1000 on glide path, right on course,
Mountains though, man. Colorado, you majestic girl. Alrighty.
172, new airship, 195. Call 3409, keep the 170 till NOAA, contact tower there, 135.
I believe that the start of the approach is the VOR that we're flying to right now. So I probably could just activate the approach, and then it'll put us in the holding pattern once we get there. So I'm going to do that. We'll go activate the approach.
40 track miles, turn left into Davik, descend to 6000.
And we're going to the holding point, which is good. Do one little loop around there, and then we'll get everything sorted out from there. What kind of guitar you got, McFaddy?
Air Canada 264, descend to 4000. 4000.
Cow. Washburn acoustic, is it like a cutaway? What does it look like?
100 for 4000, direct to Davik with no restriction. With 264, thank you, 20080 when you get to 4200. Yeah, heading 080 at 200 knots at 4000 Air Canada 264.
I think I had a good idea flying up here, fellas. We missed all this. Having a load.
Hello, George. 42 for 11,000.
Live the adventure. Burn the fuel.
24 right, altimeter is 2998. 2998, check 24 right.
They do. Why don't you get these orthos installed, and then you can fly whatever you want. Technically, we're going to be flying into one of these valleys. It's going to be one with Aspen in it.
Canada 264, 210 heading into set, 4,000 glide path, 39 left, 24 right. Yeah, 210 for the intercept, we'll intercept at 4,000, clear the ILS 24 right, 264. Canada 264, you can slow 170 knots, hold it from NOAA, contact the tower there, 11835.
Pleb.
170 knots to NOAA at 1835.
I guess for that particular type of guitar, that's probably an apt description. I don't know what else you could say about that. It is an acoustic guitar made of wood, no cutaways. Regular old sound hole. I believe Aspen's around there somewhere.
Georgia 7051,
Yeah.
descent to 8,000.
Send 8,000, George 70.
There it is.
1623 checking in, level 13,000 for 12.
Through 1623, arrival.
Yeah,
today,
Taylor
24
guitars are
right,
really
and altimeter
fantastic.
2998 and descend to 8,000.
998 down to 8,000 or 1623. Maple 7519, cleared ILS 24 right, descend on the glide path. Cleared ILS 24 right, descend on the glide path, Maple 7519. Maple 7519, slowing out 200 knots, flight to Nashville. Get 200 knots, Maple 7519. Children 7051, range 170. No,
Winds now 170 at 6 knots, and we're landing 1.5, so that's not going to be too bad. Altimeter is 3017. I am not an expert with acoustic guitars. I have a few of them, but I mostly play electric guitar.
Heavy, steady, 500, unrestricted to 4,000. 1623, thank you. You'll be number 4, base turn about 12 miles.
What up, bitch? So that's where, right off the wing right now is the runway.
7519, not less than 170 till NOAA, contact tower at
Right
master
there.
135. 170 or better to NOAA and 1835 there at Maple 7519.
Well, how does this work? You have an electric pickup. You mean like for an acoustic guitar? Or did you jerry-rig something from an electric guitar into your acoustic guitar? And part of the problems, or part of the reason that you do that happens, you get sort of crazy sounds, is because the acoustics, no pun intended, of the acoustic guitar just absolute havoc with effects. Because they're not made for that kind of thing.
You're in the 3000, one level, turn it off for your 1620.
Bravo Charlie Oscar, turn off heading 080.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's like a attachable
Charlie Oscar.
pickup for acoustic guitars that don't come with an electric pickup. All of my acoustic guitars have pickups and quarter-inch jacks built into them, but even those can cause pretty wild feedback.
1623 heading 040. Heading 040.
But they're a little more consistent in my experience than those clip-on ones.
Toronto to 1040 with you with Kilo.
Oh, I had the fuel pump on the whole time.
Georgia 7408, arrival, descend 10,000, runway 23. 10,000, runway 23.
Alrighty, we'll do one loop around the holding pattern and then restart. We're basically, once we fly over this mountain that's right off the wing here, it's just a dive straight down to the runway. So I'll probably fly it by hand. Maybe get your landing gear and flaps out before you start that nosedive.
Westjet 2755, descend 4,000. 4,000, Westjet 2755.
The biblical floods. Punishing Nebraskans is here. I was told there was no clouds here. What happened?
Sunwing 611, turn left heading 330. Heading 330, Sunwing 611. Swift flight 9742, turn right 10 degrees. Right 10 degrees, 9742.
Eagle County Regional. Pretty sure I've seen it on FSE.
Georgia 7408, contact arrival 124.47. 124.47.
Yeah, he did a good job, didn't he? Once I get this on the ground, I'll load that up and show it off a little bit on stream. That's good stuff. We all do.
Sunwing 611, advise field in sight, there will be parallel traffic joining off your right hand side.
Alright, so we are turning back around on the end of the holding pattern, so we'll go direct to Heb Heb. Get in there, fam.
Georgia 7246, descend 8,000. 8,000 feet, Georgia 7246. Sunwing 611, left heading 270 intercept, clear visual approach, runway 24 right.
270 intercept, clear visual approach, 24 right, Sunwing 611 again.
Just like 9742, turn right heading 360, descend 6000.
Right 360 down to 6000, so 9742.
Alpha Juliet, Sierra Medevac, turn right heading 210, intercept, descend to 3000, clear to visual approach 23.
Okay, heading 210, intercept.
It's a booty. Hey, long time no see, man. Welcome back. Always remember that name.
So flight 9742, right heading 040, descend 5000.
Right 040 down to 5000, so 9742.
Georgia 7408, descend 8000.
8000, so 740.
Haha, nice. It's a booty. What have you been flying?
Maple 7545 arrival, descend 9000, runway 24 right, altimeter 3018.
Runway 24 right down to 9000, altimeter 3018, descending 545.
Shifting 1 terabytes of file around a system is not fun because everything takes
Sunwing 611,
ages.
speed 170 knots.
Speed 170, Sunwing 611.
Air Canada 973, left heading 270, intercept, cleared ILS approach 24 right, and speed 170 knots.
270 to join, we're cleared ILS, approach 24 right, and slowing to 170 here, Canada 973.
Charlie Foxtrot Delta November Alpha arrival, descend 1010,000, runway 23.
Then up to 1010,000, runway 23.
Western 2755, turn left heading 360, descend 3000.
Hey, 360 down to 3000, west at 2755.
Here we go, guys. Wish me luck.
Maple 7545, reduce speed 220 knots.
220 knots, 7545.
Where's Dingo at, by the way? This shit for him.
Air Canada 1237, descend to 6000.
Speed our discretion for Swift 9742.
Speed 200 knots.
200 feet. Bravo TNA, time 250, you want to comply with the remainder of the
Sorry, who's that calling?
Delta November Alpha.
Affirmative. Fly with star speed, yeah.
Fly with Rescue Fox Delta.
WestJet 2755, turn left heading 330, speed 170 knots. Left 330, back to 170 knots, west jet 2755.
Air Canada 973, 170 knots to NOAA, contact tower there, 118.35.
170 to no tower there, Canada 973, good night.
Delta November Alpha, descent 8,000.
Descent 8,000 Delta.
Air Canada 1237, descent 4,000.
Descent 4,000, Air Canada 1230.
Look, man, no complaining. I didn't choose this route. Dingo did. He's not even here to watch.
Wash out 1116, line up 23, confirm the approach site for visual departure. I'll get you going right away. Wash out 707, call departure on 28.
28, wish it 707.
Ah, there he is.
Wash out 1116, maintain visual separation, wing com, clear takeoff, runway 23.
Takeoff 23, maintain visual separation, west jet 1116.
Air Canada 015, via Quebec, line up runway 23.
Line up via Quebec, runway 23, Air Canada 015.
Air Canada 446, contact departure on 28.
Okay, bye-bye.
Canada 015, wing com, clear takeoff, runway 23.
Takeoff 23, Air Canada 015.
Wash at 1116, call departure on 28.
Bye, we'll talk to you later, west jet 1116.
Constant jet blast from the triple on the 23 full length.
On the 23, full length now, inspection 35.
Air Canada 785, take your time and line up runway 23. There'll be delay in position for wake turbulence and routine runway inspection.
Roger, the position on the 23, Air Canada 75, check remarks.
Canada 015, call departure on 28.
88. Section 35 left turn off at the end and ground on 2165. Have a good day. You have a good day. Left turn at the end, 165, section 35. Can 75, the inspection vehicle is exiting at the end. Caution, wake turbulence from the 777. Wind 170 on 7, clear takeoff, runway 23.
With you, clear for takeoff 23, Air Canada 785.
Brickyard 4555 tower, line up 23. Keep the Air Canada 37 at site for visual departure.
I will line up on 23 and keep Air
To
Canada
DA62, Malin.
55.
Squeezing here between these fellas. Excuse me.
Brickyard 4555, maintain visual separation. Clear takeoff, runway 23, wind 170 on 7.
Clear for takeoff, runway 23 will maintain visual, Brickyard 4555.
Canada 785, contact departure 1288.
28, Air Canada 785.
Alright, replay and then we'll load up McFaddy's airport here. Wasn't bad. Touchdown right past the touchdown point there, bud. Had worse floats. Let's see if it spazzes out when I quit the replay. Don't die. Okay, not that bad. Remember to turn the oxygen off today. So, flight... Whoa, holy cow. Ceremony mode, thank you. Flight time reward for a 56-minute flight, $270.80. Landing reward, it says minus 8 feet per minute. I know that wasn't the case. $86 and $53 for fuel. Alright, that's kind of cool. It starts you with $10,000 in the economy system. So now I've got $10,300 made money on that one, and I think everything's still in solid condition. Yeah, we're good. Alright, let's load up Burke, and I'll show you guys what McFaddy has made for us. Oh, Stormy, what the hell? UMA hangar, of course. And now we just wait 10 minutes. Oh, Keeper of Scams, man. Thank you. Well, congratulations. Thank you, Melon. Here we go. The complete airport. Oh, look here. Got some visitors in the hangar now. That's new. Saw a picture this morning. There's a guy working on the plane now. We need to get a C-90 though. This would make sense then. United Melanair in red instead of yellow. Bold. This is so good. Did you remove the hangar spawn point? That was it back there on the end? Because big planes couldn't fit in there. Was it a glider tow? A Deutschworks pickup truck. Oh boy. McFaddy. What is going on here? This is awesome. Now I need to find some jobs flying in here so I can land back here. So these are spawn points as well too, yeah. That is neat. Oh, he's actually animated too. That's cool. Just sweeping forever. And we have our own NDB. That's awesome. Great job, McFaddy. I am seriously proud. That's amazing. Also with Ither's livery for the planes. Man, something special going on over here. Alright guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Keeper, enjoy that new subscription. Deutsch, good to see you, buddy. McFaddy, you're just absolute legend. Melon, thanks for hanging out. What else we got here? It's a booty. Enjoy that joystick. Richard, if you're still out there, have a good one, buddy. Thanks for stopping by again. Anyone else who's lurking? Preesh. We will say dingo. Hope you enjoyed that. See you maybe tomorrow. We'll be back. See ya!